Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Kevin Gausman will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Now batting Steve DeVanzo. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat.
One time right now.
2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. In is Jorge Soler, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives it.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Mark Trumbo.
Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in to try it again, Steve DeVanzo. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. Well, this team is really going to be busy today.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Villanueva.
Eddie Villanueva.
A shot down the first baseline. DeVanzo He's right there. And after that head scratcher, everybody's ready once again. Steve DeVanzo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up. I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Riding in once again, Steve DeVanzo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Taylor's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. Lifetime against this particular arm. 1 for 3. Popped high in the air. DeVanzo on the move. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-5. Ready for another shot now. Steve DeVanzo.
Steve DeVanzo.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weekly hit towards first. Cano scoops it up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing across. At the plate, Steve DeVanzo.
The first baseman, Steve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3. Ready for another chance. Adam Jones. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Adam Jones.
Smoke toward the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
That line drive base hit, now
this one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Seattle Mariners get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Drew Smiley. Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Now in the box, Steve DeVanzo.
First
Comes in
baseman.
currently tied for
Steve
third in home
Lorenzo.
runs on the team.
Come on now, rip it.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Leading
In
off for the
previous
Orioles,
meetings with Chris
right
Tillman,
fielder,
1 for 4.
Mark
He also has 1 home run.
Trumbo.
And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was done.
So stepping in, Ricky Gardner. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that. Coming to the plate now, Steve Devanzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Devanzo.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. At the plate, Steve Devanzo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Devanzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Get your pitch.
Digging in, Steve Devanzo. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Now at the plate, Eddie Villanueva.
Shortstop, Eddie Villanueva.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Into the box, Destin Hood. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Destin Hood.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. And he is in there at 3rd as the possible go-ahead score.
Late in the game, you don't want to give up the out.
Stepping into the box, Steve Devanzo. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at 3rd with 1 away. He's running towards 2nd, and he'll step off. Thought about going for 2nd, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Our final line score
Yeah,
tonight,
he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in. Digging in, Steve DeVanzo comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Now, get the pitch up there, kid.
The 2-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So coming to the plate, Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So striding forward now, Steve DeVanzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, Steve DeVanzo.
First baseman, Steve.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better. All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Alberto Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon for Harold. Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend. Dylan Bundy will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Steve DeVanzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So digging in now, Leon Burris. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Leon
Hit to first. DeVanzo has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
DeVanzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out and a runner on third. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
The count is full.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Runners hit the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Runners off for second. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Digging in now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Trey Mancini.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's watched himself struggle now.
Standing in, Steve DeVanzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch. 1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Standing in, Steve DeVanzo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Drilled on the ground to short, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Now to the plate, Steve DeVanzo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us, kid.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final today.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing a number of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go. When the manager's order is met with some resistance, he pushes back. For his defiant attitude, the player is issued a yellow light. Yellow means proceed with caution. The manager makes no bones about why this player has been called to his office. He draws a line in the sand. The player chooses to cross it and finds out what's on the other side.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steve Dann19's.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Reeves is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Mariners leave 1. Need to get it going. Evan Scribner, a right-handed reliever, standing. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Ellis White earns the win, his second. David Phelps couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the law. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Steve Dann19 is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Quinn has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3. Mark Zipchinski. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Drew Smiley earned his 5th win of the year. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for Harold Reynolds. Dan. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Steve Dann19 comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Evan Scribner gets the call from the pen. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The M's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Evan Scribner wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Alec Asher struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
11 runs, 13 hits.
Ready now,
Batting
Steve
third,
DeVanzo.
first baseman.
He brings a rather ugly
Steve
230s
DeVanzo.
batting average into this one. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Here comes the second baseman,
Batting
Robinson
fourth,
Cano. First
second
time to the
baseman,
plate for him, and he's carrying an
Robinson
eye-popping
Cano.
batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. And there he goes towards second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So no runs on 2 hits.
Hey, don't
Ready
hold up.
for another chance? Alan
Now batting.
Hammond. No
The first
official
baseman.
at bat for him, but he
Alan
has scored a run in
Hammond.
this one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in to try
Now
it
batting.
again. Steve
First baseman.
DeVanzo.
Steve DeVanzo.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
1-0 pitch on the way.
D-Rod.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up
You
a
can
bit.
do it. No one better.
2 out
Let's
here
go.
and a runner at second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
He's safe.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's
The
Robbie
batter,
Cano now.
second baseman.
0 for 1 for him here in this
Robinson
one.
Cano.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Runner goes for third. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
The batter,
Steve
first
DeVanzo.
baseman.
2 base hits,
Steve
both singles to this
DeVanzo.
point. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Brian
batter, number
Dozier.
2,
3
second
hits,
baseman.
including a pair of doubles
Brian
for him thus
Dozier.
far. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready once again,
Leading off for the
Steve
Mariners.
DeVanzo. He's
First
2 for
baseman.
3 thus far.
Steve DeVanzo.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Hey, 1 pitch right here.
Set
Come
to
on now.
deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Phil Hughes takes the win on the mound. His
After not heeding a manager's instruction, This player is hit with a consequence.
Here's Miguel Sano. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here it is on 3-1. On the ground for Cano. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Steve DeVanzo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A high fastball is in there. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to low score, you feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit down the third baseline. Sano comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners come up empty. Digging in to try it again. Steve DeVanzo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hey, see it, drive it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid. Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans.
Find me a barrel right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready once again, Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
DeVanzo.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
2 outs, base is empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Striding in once again, John Ryan Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Slow grounder to first. DeVanzo gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Steve DeVanzo.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go.
Ready for another shot now. Steve DeVanzo.
Steve DeVanzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a
and
ball.
he takes ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Twins with a big 17-hit attack. Anthony DeSclafani wins his 3rd of the season. Jesse Shagwa works 2 full innings in relief. Now batting Steve DeVanzo. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Hit sharply on the ground. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Byung-Ho Park. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Designated hitter, Byung-Ho Park.
This is on the ground over to first. DeVanzo scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And standing in, Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing and a line drive. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now in the box, Steve DeVanzo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
DeVanzo.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count. Drive it right there.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. and now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Brian Dozier.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. Here's Byung-Ho Park. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Byung-Ho Park.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Cano will put this one away for route number 2. Steve DeVanzo will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. A slider that just grabs the outside corner, and he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And now here's the 3rd time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Kepler.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening.
So stepping in, Miguel Sano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to the right side. Cano gets to it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. David Phelps notches his 3rd win of the year. Now to the plate, Robert Espinoza. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Bounce to first. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow it. Now at the plate, Steve DeVanzo. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, if you look at the standings, this is a poor team. We can look at the standings and admit that, but they've been playing well lately. And when you run into a team that goes on that nice stretch, I don't care if you're the worst team in the league or the best team, they're tough to beat when they're on hot streaks, and this team's playing pretty good right now.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now another 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. With a moment here in Seattle.
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Your pitch right here, kid.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 41. He reached on a single in his first try. Bouncer down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Kevin Smith will be next. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. DeVanzo is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no run. Digging in once again, Steve DeVanzo. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. It's a swinging bunt up the line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Alan Hansen
runs up and gets this one down. Cano scoops it up.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you expect him to bunt, everybody.
Ready for another chance. Number 41. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Robert Espinoza.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is ready once again. Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one. Digging in and looking for more, Rio Ruiz. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Well, you know, he had a good idea.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Palehose pick up win number 20 on the year. Woody Knight notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Steve.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
The right fielder, number 4, Alexi Amarista.
On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
The shortstop, Sheen.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Miller's got it. One there. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. Hit hard on the ground to first. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the inning. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. Jorge Soler is into the ballgame now. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Jake Odorizzi wins his 3rd of the season. Drew Smiley takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Alex Colomé records the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
An agent calls to check in with one of his clients. A grievance previously issued is readdressed.
And everyone on the team can finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully, they can get on a roll now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Darwin Barney will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Steve DeVanzo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. And he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 1 run.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Bernardo Ramirez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're catching a hot pitcher today. He's won his last 3 outings that he's been on the mound, walked away with the W. Team's playing good behind him, and he's giving them a chance to win games.
And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside, and a full count, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Ready for another chance. Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at Simeon. The throw to first in time. Ready once again, Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
DeVanzo
has a look, now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
Hey, wait for yours here.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, get a good one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Thompson ranging back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Ready for another shot now. Number 26.
Number
Struck
26.
out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes you feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Fielder number 7, Denny Rocker.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there.
Steve DeVanzo will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with the 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closers.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win. And are hoping to build on that now.
4-0 the score tonight. Drew Smiley.
4 runs.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland College. Standing in, Steve DeVanzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws, and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. You're down in order. So striding in, Chad Pinder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's Tillman on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to... Digging in to try it again. Steve DeVanzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Semien will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, that base hit right there.
Into the box, Ryan Healy. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Ryan Healy.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding in once again, Steve DeVanzo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Drive that pitch, huh?
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. Long throw to third. And he is in there. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in once again, Steve DeVanzo.
First baseman, Steve DeVanzo.
Wait for your pitch.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2.
Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2 is the count.
That misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marin.
Hey, Griffin and Riffick.
Digging in, Steve DeVanzo.
Steve DeVanzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
Get him in.
1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Leave a couple. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deal on 2-2. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up.
I got it. I got it.
DeVanzo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 run. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single.
9-6, the final tally in this one. Alberto Rodriguez. Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB Network has baseball. In now, Steve DeVanzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Just underway here in Oakland. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And he'll step out for a 3rd time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Healy picks it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Trace Thompson digs in. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready on 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold.
Digging in once again, Steve DeVanzo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman Robinson Cano.
The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell. Anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jorge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Scorched to 3rd. To 2nd for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Ryan Healy.
Pitch on the way. Drilled to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve DeVanzo.
Steve DeVanzo.
First pitch on its way. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation.
And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Settling in now, Steve DeVanzo. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Grounded to first. DeVanzo has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Shoots this one over to first. DeVanzo takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Steve DeVanzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in once again, Steve DeVanzo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Let it fly here. Let it fly.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
Come on, right here. One time. One time.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for one. Last half. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Carlos Santana.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second. Striding in once again, Steve DeVenzo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up, Dad.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Danny Salazar earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.